TRW here with Squad Battles Winter War. For 105 days, the tiny nation of Finland fought a war that typically merits only a footnote in a history book or a passing remark in a World War II documentary. Taking on the vast manpower of the Soviet army, the Finns put up a fanatical defense of their homeland, inflicting horrific casualties on the invading Russian army. Eventually, the overwhelming number of Soviet troops and tanks sent into Finland forced the Finns to sue for peace, but they walked away from the conflict with their much bigger neighbor having their independence and national pride intact. Their struggle influenced the landscape and direction of the entire world war that followed, and perhaps the outcomes as well. This scenario is called Winterhorde Onward Ride. I'm playing the Finnish, turn 2 of a minimum of 16. I was listening recently to a world chess champion, and this chess champion was talking about something else, nothing about war games, and not even talking about chess. But listening to this world champion chess player made me think that Squad Battles has a very chess-like quality to it, and by that I don't mean really in the gameplay itself. I'm talking more about, so the game is not, I agree with those who say Squad Battles is not very complex. Rules are fairly simple and straightforward, but the way it's designed, the way that all of the different factors interact, I think allows for some really, I'll say relatively deep analysis and consideration, which I like a lot, and probably has a lot to do. I'm looking at terrain and elevations here. Probably has a good deal to do with why I like Squad Battles so much. But even more than that is the fact that I think now, as much as I've played, I will say, yeah, it has enough verisimilitude to be interesting. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Jump map, and now I'm looking at the objectives. So we have a cluster of objectives here, plus this one way down here. Oop, that is a exit objective. Okay, exit objective. So that's that. And then we have quite a bit of water terrain to consider. Up here, okay, woods. Up there in the north, actually, I haven't even done that. Okay, turned on my labels. Oops, haven't even done that yet. Let's see. Okay. Alter label style. TRW, I think. So I have my settings mostly set, background sounds off, hex outlines off. I don't need hex lines in a computer game. Alternate labels on, and then I have map contours on. Those are pretty much the settings I go for right away. Good stuff here. We have some improved positions, but unoccupied right now. Yeah. We have enemy appeared on the first turn here in the north. In the northwest. We had enemy appear here. So what do we have? We have some type of a BA3, I guess, armored car. With 7.62 machine gun and a 45mm cannon. What do we have here? Infantry, light machine gun, mortars. Alright. And then in the northeast, we some trucks, okay, 3 trucks. And then here, what do we have here? We have infantry of some type and size. Okay, motorcycle, infantry, and then sniper. Okay. Oh, okay. We already wrecked the bike. I fired on them from this position right here. Actually, I lost my leader here. So, in the first turn, I lost a leader here, but I jumped in to play the first turn so I could save it before I started recording here. So how can I go back and figure out who I lost, right? Strength. Now is this... I'm gonna have fun with the finish. I'm gonna do a very very bad job, but I'm at least gonna try with the native language here. So group Uzikirko, 134 men, 11 leaders, 286 weapons. So, but I always wonder, I don't think I myself, that's redundant, isn't it? I don't think I've clarified whether this is current strength or starting strength. You know, it's probably starting strength. Okay, so if it's starting strength, how do I see my losses? It's not command report. View units. Huh. Do I have to go to victory? I don't want to. Okay. I guess I do that. There's the leader loss right there. Yep, that's the one leader, and that was worth 2 points to the Russian side, the other side. And then 1 soldier. Okay, well, I guess that's... I didn't want to have to look at the... I wonder if there's another way to catch my losses without looking at the victory. I've talked about this before. I really don't like to... I don't actually like to peek at the victory status as I play. I like to try to get a gut feel for how things are going in general, and sometimes, of course, I wind up being way off because, after all, victory is so much in the hands of the designer. But I still like to try to get my own feel for how the whole fight as a whole is going. Where did I lose that soldier? Well, I guess I'll go through them. So 7 men and equipment, and then right click for more information, including this is the starting strength. So starting strength of 7 men, current strength of 7 men. So this squad has not lost any strength. One of the objectives is a bridge, heavy bridge. But there's actually a 30-point objective as well. So actually, info, objectives. Okay, so 30, 20, 20, 15, 20, 0. So this must be the exit. Yeah, that's the exit objective. Finish 30. So it's that city hex there. Okay. That's the bridge worth 20. That's the city hex along the main north-south road. Objective worth 15. Okay, this is the northern village hex along the main north-south road. 20 points. Okay, so that we'll call that it is the village hex. We'll call that the Teriyuki village hex objective hex. Okay. Alright, so I guess that is something to bear in mind. So the enemy is coming down the main north-south road. Well, I guess I'll call this the main north-south road because it's the one that goes all the way down over the bridge and then all the way down. Yeah, and then off to the objective hex. I'll call that the main north-south road. There is this other north-south road, but it's not the main one because it comes down. The Russian trucks are coming down that road, and then it cuts across about halfway. About halfway down the map, and then it cuts across and joins the main. So this is the main what I'm calling the main north-south road. This is the second main north-south road that cuts across and merges around Teriyuki, right there with the north-south road. Okay. Alright, I guess I can cycle through my men. What I did, as a matter of fact, I'll show you as I cycle through here. I put almost everybody on hold fire. Why do I do? Obviously, I did not come up with this myself at all. I did read about this online, but I still want to understand it in my own terms. I don't necessarily want every unit to... I definitely don't want automatically every unit to open fire on any enemy target no matter what. I don't necessarily want that. It will depend on the situation. Mainly, there are probably a number of factors to consider here, but the number one thing is, and I was doing this early on, is that I was just blasting away, firing at every opportunity, and I would get into, I would say, the last third or quarter of the battle, the firefight, and my units were too low on effectiveness. That's effectiveness right there. So this is the effectiveness of the unit, and this is the effectiveness of the weapon system. Well, skis too. That's not a weapon system. Yeah. So equipment, weapons and equipment have their own effectiveness percentage, and I was getting into the last third or quarter of the firefight, and almost all of my weapon systems, yeah, I guess that's what I'm focusing on. The weapon systems were below 50%, which I think is pretty bad. Yeah, okay. I guess I don't know that for certain, but what I've picked up is that's pretty bad. Okay. I just realized as I was talking through this, I wonder if this means right there, the skis, 7 sets for 7-man squad. I wonder if because they're here and held by the unit, I wonder if this means the skis are on, which is probably great for movement, but I wonder if there's a penalty. Reliability A, that's all I get, reliability A. I wonder if there's a penalty in any way, shape, or form otherwise, other than the advantage I'm sure you get in movement. Is there a penalty? In other words, is there a fire penalty in particular? I don't actually know that. So the related question is there a point in the fight here where I want the soldiers to discard their skis? Well, I guess first thing is get off them and then discard them. I guess I should separate that, because I'm imagining that they could discard the skis, in which case they're going to come over here and be, quote unquote, on the ground, and then they could pick them up again, put them on, and move away with them. But if they take them off and they're on the ground and then the unit moves away, then that's discarding. Okay. I'm assuming all that's true. But I think it's going to be significant. Do I automatically want all my soldiers who start the firefight on skis to stay on skis? I do not know that. Alright, so what do they see from where they are? You know, not much at all. We have here's the water, so obviously I can assume, but it's going to go, right? So 10 meters elevation, 20, 40, 60. So starting at the water, this is the water's edge. It's going up, 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 up to Terioki, and then does it go? Yeah, it goes down again. So this is kind of like a ridge here, small ridge. Okay, so they're not seeing much at all. They're on the, if the enemy, which by the way, I already took out this first enemy here. I didn't even pay enough attention to what it was, but that, I'll call it a scout. I don't know if it was actually a scout, but in a sense it was a scout. But with the enemy coming down the road right there, this unit is obviously on the back side of the elevation here, so we want to get up. So I assume they want to stay on their skis, but they're also on ground. What does that mean? What does it mean to be on ground and still on skis? I don't know. Huh. Lieutenanti. Lieutenant. Oh, but no names. Isn't that interesting? Oh, no name. Alright. So... Oh, okay, wait. Let's see if there's any parameter data. Let's see if there's any clues here about train elevations, movement costs, trail, movement costs, wheeled vehicles, primary. What I'm looking for is, in game terms, if my unit keeps their skis on, even though they're on ground, if they go up this elevation change and into the woods, to maximize their movement capability of doing that, again, by staying on ground, are they paying the least amount in movement points to do that if they stay on skis and stay on ground? If they stay on ground, are they paying the least amount if they stay on skis? Maybe I didn't express that right, but movement modifier, snow conditions 150. Alright, where are the skis? There's gotta be... Well, I'll take that back. Is the ski... Did I pass it? Basic protection value, terrain protection values. Did I... Or no, do the skis... Immobile probability, vehicle fire factor... is there a ski modifier explained here? Movement, secondary details, escarpment, cliff, fence, hedge. Primary hedgerow, embankment, reef, fence wall, dune, gully, cliff, escarpment, jungle, hard, village, rice paddy, marsh, brush, shallow. Alright, well, I won't, devote any more time right now, but I think I want to take a look at this, investigate this stuff. Infantry allowance 24, that's what I'm used to. Finnish rest. Russia rest. I don't know. No. Road max, I don't know. Alright, well, since I can't figure that out, I'm going to experiment. So, they have full 24, they're on ground, and I guess they're on skis. They will go up, so they paid half. That's actually not that, that's not that bad at all. So when they go there, oh, that's not bad at all. Of course, I don't have anyone to directly compare it to, but that seems good. Alright, are they seeing... No, they're not seeing those enemy up there, so they'll stay there, they'll wait there. Alright, who has expended movement points? Next, continue to rotate. So I have a leader and a squad here. I have a Kersanti. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Kersanti is. First platoon. I assume Kersanti is a rank, but maybe that's a maybe it's a platoon sergeant. Don't know. Interesting idea. So far, I notice I don't think I have any scoped rifle, or I haven't noticed any so far. As you can see, I've already put everybody so far on hold fire. Even these guys. Now maybe now because I'm waiting for the Russians to come through here. Now maybe so I'm going back to who I moved already, because that's why they're outlined in red. Maybe I want to change these guys back to open fire, so that they do open fire when the Russians toggle hold fire when the Russians appear here. Maybe that's the right way to do that. Alright, so back here. I'm going to have them hang out here because they are next to a 20-point objective, right? So they're on ground, hold fire. Is there any other prepping to do? I can't think of any other prepping to do. They only see very locally, as far as I can tell. Yeah, they're only looking very locally. Alright, for now I'll keep them there because of the objective. Here's another squad, hold fire, on ground, light machine gun. Alright, we'll keep them there for now. I gotta figure out where the Soviets are coming from, for sure. Okay, now here, are they seeing? No, they're not seeing either. Okay, we're basically seeing this clearing here so far. I left them open fire because they were the ones who fired here, actually. So I'll leave them opening fire. They're on ground. Is that no? Where did I lose that one soldier? No, it's not there. Alright, so they will hold fast. Yeah, they're on an objective. I guess that's now. Let's see. So they're at 40 meters elevation. This is 20 meters higher. So we will go up. They're on hold fire, on ground, on skis. So they will wait, or not wait, they'll pause there. Alright, here I was going down to the improved position. Is that what I want to do? Zooming out here. What are they seeing? See, they're just seeing the area on the other side of the river there. Waterway. I guess waterway I should say. Do they go down to the improved position? Yeah, they'll have the machine gun. You know what? I'm actually not going to go straight there. I'm going to go here into the woods here. I'm going to leave the machine gun on fire, but not the Captain. Machine gun company. Yeah, whoops. Definitely, they can hold, the captain can hold fire. Leave the machine gun to open fire. On ground, okay. Leave that there. Here, what are they, they're seeing down the road. Well, actually they're in the clear, don't like that at all. what do we have here? We have the machine gun there. What do we have here? What are we looking at? Okay, we're looking at the headquarters. So the headquarters can go. These. What do I want to do here? Let's see. Company markings. Alright, so that leader could come over here. I'll have the headquarters come over here. They can all hold fire for sure, the headquarters. Yeah. Okay. And then here, the machine gun disrupted. Okay. Maybe those are company markings. Yeah, I'll just leave them for now. All right, here. What am I looking at? These guys are the movers. So these guys on ground on skis. So they're going to go up, and they're going to go over here, see if they can get into the... Yeah, they can. They have a lot of movement, basically. Bottom line, they have a lot of movement. Seems to be a fairly good position. And then... maybe I should hold more fire, because I do have a good number of submachine. I have a good number of rifles. It looks like I have about... Well, okay, I guess I do have a preponderance of rifles. I don't know about holding fire and not holding fire. I guess I'm still assessing this. So they'll continue to hold fire because I got these guys forward of them. So they'll hold fire, but they do want to go on ground like that. Okay, I just wonder if I'm not missing even more. What are they seeing? Oh, actually, they're seeing something, right? Those Russian soldiers to the northwest there. So they're on ground. They're going to open fire. Do I want to... Oh, okay. Take that back. I do have sniper rifle. So, first thing is first. I definitely want to try to take out the leader there. Okay. Rest of the actions, I'm gonna have them wait. Okay, so a 2-man scout sniper team and a Sotilas Mestari. That's probably a... Boy, I need to look up these Finnish ranks. I'm guessing that's a kind of NCO, non-commissioned officer. Alright. Here... Alright, they're the ones, yeah, they're the ones who are seeing... They have the machine gun and they're seeing those trucks there. So what I'm going to do is select the whole stack by double-clicking on the hex on the map. Then I'm going to unselect the machine gun. Then I'm going to give the command to hold fire. So that's everybody else hold fire. That's all the other systems will hold fire, but I'll leave the machine gun on fire. Now start over. Now I'll grab the machine gun. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to specifically distribute my fire here. 1, 2, and 3. Like to get a lucky shot. Looks like I immobilized. Yep, I immobilized a truck. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for distributing. I don't want any great, hard kill of one truck. I'd like to get some effects on each of the trucks. Okay. That's the idea anyways. Alright, so that's enough for that. Here, I've already put them all on hold fire. We have the lieutenant, or I should say lieutenanti. Third platoon, squad, Molotov cocktails, rifle, submachine gun. Yeah, that's good. They're seeing all that to the south east. That's okay. Range of the rifles right there is probably 10. Yes, it is 10. I'll just leave. Settings, hex outlines, because I'm doing range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay, so that leader target's just out of range. Normally I do like to eyeball it. I guess I should. Normally I try to eyeball it because that's kind of a tiny little nod to the importance in the real world of range estimation. But yeah, I cheated there and turned the hex. I don't normally do that. Alright, so they can hold fast there. Not too bad position. Alright, this squad, they're holding fire, they're on ground, they're on the objective. Good enough for now. Here, what are they seeing? You see, they're not seeing the enemy there yet, so I'll put them on hold fire for now. They've got the light machine gun, high morale, they're on ground, they're in the city hex there. Do I go into the orchard? 2 meter high orchard, protection 4, visibility 14 hexes. Here visibility 14, elevation 40 meters, protection 24. Okay, that answers my question. Go for the city hexes right here. These must be really significant stone masonry buildings. That's a good thing to know. They've already been disrupted by enemy fire. Don't have scoped rifle. Not going to waste. Now here's where I'm going to try to change course from what I've done before. Because they're disrupted, I don't want them to waste attacks. Put them on hold fire. They're on ground. The other idea is to actually pull back. You know they're disrupted. So why don't I pull back? They're on ground, on skis. Pull back, and we'll see what. Alright, so we'll go with all units have been considered. I thought there were units away to the south. What's going on here? Did I already? Are they fixed? Oh, they're fixed. That's why I'm not cycling through them. I was wondering. Alright, I didn't even. Okay, so they can go hold fire for now. They're way back. They're way down there. Here's where we're making contact on the south side of the river. We've got this unit way down here. I guess they're astride the road that goes to the exit objective there. So what are they viewing? They're viewing both sides of the waterway there. They are viewing all the way back up here. They're in a trench. I was about to say, hey, wait, they're in an orchard, but actually in a trench hex. Oh, they're fixed anyway, so never mind. Now, can I find out when they become unfixed? Units releases? No, it's not a release. Is it a release? I can't remember. Fixed? I guess I don't know. Right, I guess I don't know. Let's see. I guess it's enemies firing on us in the northwest there. I'm trying to take revenge for that first kill we got on the road there. Oh, they're dismounting on the trucks. Well, that's great. They dismount right there. Oh, they're dismounting because of the truck was mobilized. And there's ooh. Some enemy coming through the wood line there.